Welcome to Blunt Talk. Hopefully y'all getting still with us today. Hopefully y'all having a great day. Sorry if y'all hear like a little bit of a lisp. Got my retainers in. Haven't had them in a minute. But like I said, hopefully y'all having a great day. Please go over and check out the Twitch down the link in the description. You know what I'm saying? We'll be gaining a lot of traction over there. I'm gonna take these retainers out. I can't stand the lisp. It's really messing me up when I talk. But anyways, like I said, we began a lot of traction over on Twitch. Link will be in the description there. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop in to the video today in the story time we're fixing to be telling. So today, the story time we're fixing to be telling is about the time that I took 8 tabs and then went to work. Special pieces of paper and then went to work. And usually, I guess that wouldn't sound, so bad if I worked at like a retail store or something, but that's not the case, okay? I work a blue-collar job, I work in construction, so this proposed kind of a problem to me, I shall say. Like, it just really fucked with me. So, let's get into it. So, this happened, I'd say probably like my sophomore year, probably towards the end of it. Right, it was probably like spring break. I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't know. But I can't remember the exact time. But anyways, this had happened on like maybe a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. I had the week off school. I was working. That's the point. But it was a Tuesday. And I tripped the night before, but I was like, screw it. Let's trip again, right? So with that information, since I had used all my batch up from the night before, I decided to just to re-up, right? I had to re-up for this trip. And I bought me a nice I was gonna plan on getting me a nice 8 tabs, right? So, oh wow. Wow, they're all, what is this? They are, anyway, back to the story. See, I was planning to get me 8 tabs, right? So I texted the plug and I was like, yo, let me get some 8 tabs. I'm trying to re-up. And this time I had bought this off this dude for a good minute, so he was willing to give me a good discount. And instead of paying like 80, like, oh my god, like I usually would, he only let me pay like 60, 65, right? So it was a good transaction in my eyes. And these were double dose tabs. These were like 300 milligrams. These things were insane, right? So I texted him and I'm like, yeah, that price 60, 65 is fine for the 8 tabs. And he was like, all right, bet, I'll pull up in the next hour or two, right? So while I'm waiting for him to pull up, I just get out and I smoke a little bit. I get my card out and I'm just kind of chiefing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my lord, they are trying to gangbang me. But I'm just like, I'm chilling. I'm just chiefing. I'm chiefing on the cart. Wow, dropped. But I'm chiefing on the cart. I'm just waiting for the plug to hit me back and tell me when he's on the way, right? So after a good hour or two of just chiefing my cart, playing the game, watching some anime, and at this time I think I was watching like I think I was trying to watch Naruto, because I had tried to watch Naruto multiple times but I could never get into it, so I think this is one of those times. So after a little bit of just watching Naruto, playing the game, right, the plug hits me back, and the plug is like, yo, I'm about to start heading on the way. So I'm like, alright, bet. And he says he's about 25 minutes out. So with that information, I start getting ready, right? Not really getting ready, but I just get myself, I'm hyped, right? I'm hyped to get these tabs. I just know I'm about to have a great night, right? Because at this point, I had forgot I had work the next day, so that had not registered in my mind yet, so per se. So I'm starting to get hyped, right? And that 25 minutes goes by. I'm stoned as fuck. And that 25 minutes goes by, and the plug gets here, right? The plug gets here, and we're all chilling. And he pulls up, he's like, hey bro, are you the one who won the 8 tabs? I'm like, yeah bro, let me just pick that up real quick. So I Cash App him his 65, because that's mainly what I used to pick up, is Cash App. Nothing else really, but usually I just picked up off Cash App. I'll just send my plug on Cash App. It's the most easiest thing, easiest transaction, trust. But anyways, yeah, I sent him his little 65 on Cash App. He gets me my 8 tabs, and I run my little happy ass inside, right? I run inside, I check it, I make sure everything's there, and man, these things are looking nice. These things are looking amazing. Like, they are looking like the holy grail to me, right? But it's not time to take them yet, because we gotta wait for the family to go to sleep. And it's only like 6 o'clock at this point. Ain't nobody going to sleep at 6 o'clock unless you're like freaking 70, dude. So, I gotta get a kill. Oh my lord. Jesus. I have not played Apex in like 3 years on this account. It's insane. But, it's like 6 o'clock at this point. Nobody's going to sleep yet. Nobody's 80 years old in this crib, right? But, so it's like 6 o'clock, so I put my tabs in my little stash spot, and I just waited out. I'll wait a good 4 hours till it's about 10 o'clock. Everyone's passed the hell out. No one's up, no one's doing anything. And so around 10 o'clock is when I go to my little stash spot and I get my tabs. And I FaceTime both my homies, Rillo and who else? Let's give this dude a name. We'll say Mike. I FaceTime Mike and Rillo, and we're chilling on FaceTime, and I tell them, and I'm like, hey, I got these tabs, bro. I got 8 of them. And they're like, oh, really? You finna take all of them tonight? And I was like, I don't know about all that, but I might take like a couple, like, you know, like a little light trip. And let me tell you, that was not a light trip. But anyways, so yeah, I was like, yeah, I might take a little light trip. So I'm like, all right, bet. Pop 2 right now. So I was like, all right, bet, I got you. So I popped 2 of them. I popped 2 of them. Now I'm just waiting for them to kick in at this point. Oh, an elimination. That is masterful. So sensational. But anyways, so I popped my 2 tabs, and I'm just waiting for them to kick in at this point. I gotta wait a good 45 minutes, close to an hour, for them to kick in. And while I'm waiting for them to kick in, I'm just chiefing the cart still. I'm just chiefing, getting stoned. And the Nick, like always, because this is back when I vape. So, I was chiefing the Nick in the cart, and I was playing some GTA, just chilling, right? By myself, on the phone with the homies. And so, after about an hour, bro, these 2 tabs started to hit. Like, all the colors getting enhanced. It's not too much yet, because I have like a tolerance at this point. So the visuals weren't too much. It wasn't too overwhelming. But man, I'm telling you, I started feeling good. I got on that come up. It was like warm inside. I couldn't feel anything. I was super happy. Like, my mood was elevated, colors enhanced. Like, I was feeling great, you know what I'm saying, off these 2 little tabs. So I start to tell Rillo and Mike, and I'm like, hey, I'm starting to feel pretty good, you know? And they're like, why don't you feel even better? I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, why don't you take 2 more? And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, just pop a cheeky 2 more, right? And I'm like, all right, bet. Why not? I can't disappoint the homies. So I'll pop another 2 more, like right after these second ones kick in. Not even like 40 minutes after, right? And so I pop my next 2, and I'm on 4 at this point. I'm on fucking Quattro. Alright? So, at this point, I popped 4, and dude, they haven't kicked in yet, so it's gonna be about another 45 minutes, right? So while I'm waiting for the second pair of tabs to kick in, hold on, I'm gonna try to get this dude. Anyways, while I'm waiting for the second pair of tabs to kick in, I just get on GTA with Rillo, and we're just chilling, right? We're trying to do the Kaio heist, and I just keep fucking it up. Because, like, dude, I'm off the tabs. I'm not gonna be the best at the game, right? I'm not gonna be top tier. So after a good hour of that, the second round hits, and I'm telling you, that second round hit like no other. That second round hit me like a truck, right? As soon as I told the homies that happened, you know what they said? They said, hey gang, pop 2 more. And I was like, you know what? Why not? So I popped 2 more. So now we have 6 down the hatch at this point, right? We got 6 down the hatch. I already know tonight is fixing to be a trippin' sack kind of night, right? Like, there's no doubt about it. I'm about to be trippin' sack. Alright? So I pop my next 2. Another hour goes by, and dude, I'm on a different dimension. Like, everything around me is like, I'd say non-existent. Like, I just have no idea what I'm doing or like what even universe I'm on. I skyrocketed to freaking Jupiter. Like, I went out of the stratosphere and the atmosphere. And my homies haven't figured this out. They were like, hey, pop 2 more. And I was like, okay, why not? So, your boy pops 2 more, and now we have 8 down the hatch. I don't know how I didn't like OD or whatever. I don't know how I didn't black out, but now at this point we have 8 down the hatch. And so, I don't even know when these hit, because I was already so tripping that it didn't even matter when those hit. Like, I didn't feel like I could get any more higher than I already was. So, with that being said, I've done popped my whole re-up at this point, right? And it just hits me as soon as I pop that last round. It hits me that I got work the next morning. And I start freaking out for like 10 minutes. And then I just completely say screw it, and I just go back to tripping, sack, and enjoying my night. I remember I was listening to some Lil Peep, I was listening to Juice WRLD, I was playing GTA, I was playing, I think I was even playing Apex, I was playing The Crew, because I really like playing card games when I was tripping, because the acceleration just, I don't know, just seeing myself accelerate on the game just got me so geeked out. I don't know what it was, but dude, I was playing The Crew, GTA, and everything, just having a great time. But after a good like 5 hours of doing that, it comes time to get up for work, and I haven't slept at all. And I gotta get up at like 4 in the morning, mind you, for work, right? So I come up, and my dad wakes me up for work, right? My dad wakes me up, and this is the worst, because I'm over here in my bed acting like I'm asleep, but I'm not. I'm just tripping sack still. So he comes, he wakes me up. I don't know how he didn't notice, or maybe he didn't even say anything. I don't know how he didn't notice, but he woke me up, and I was like, hey, yo, good morning. He was like, you ready? I was like, yeah, let's go. So I get dressed, I get everything ready, and I get in the truck. And usually I sleep on the truck. I sleep in the truck while he takes me to work and drops me off. But I couldn't do that this time, obviously, because he'd have to drop me off at work, because I didn't have a car, right? So I couldn't do that this time, obviously. So I just laid there and acted like I was asleep for the hour commute to work. I didn't talk, I didn't say nothing. I don't even think he thought I was awake. I thought I was like a premier Grammy actor at sleeping in that commute, right? So after I faked my little nap on the way to work, I get to work, and the first 6 hours of work, like the first half of the day is just fine, right? Like, everything is dialed down. I still got a lot of energy because I just tripped, right? Like, I'm still feeling nice, you know. The visuals are gone. I'm back to normal. Like, the tiredness hasn't set in, is what I should say, right? So about after the first half of the day, and about a good quarter of the last half of the day, dude, this started hitting me like a truck. Like, I got so tired. Like, dude, so we put up fence for like some of my job in construction, right? And dude, I couldn't even lift up like the fence to carry to go put it out. Like, I couldn't even lift it up. That's how tired I was. It was insane. Like, I was so unbelievably tired. I could barely stand awake. Like, I was leaning. Like, not because I was so tweaked out, just because I was so tired, bro. Like, I was sitting every chance I got. Like, it was just insane to me. Like, I cannot believe how tired I got. And eventually, dude, like, I'd get so weak that I just fall down while carrying, like, some fence. Like, one time I even passed out for, like a couple minutes. It was wild, and my coworker had to come help me, and he was like, yo, you good, Fried? And I was like, yeah, I just had a night, bro. I just had a night, and he helped me up, and we got the rest of our job done. And then we got home. But after passing out at work, dude, I was tired as hell. So after passing out at work and getting at home, and after having a really rough day, I just ate some dinner, smoked my cart, and called it a night, really. Just called it a night and passed the hell out. Like, I slept like a baby. Like, I slept like I never slept before, because that post-trip sleep, best thing you'll ever see. Best thing you'll ever witness. I swear. Dang, I really could have won that. But anyways, yeah, I'm telling you, man, that post-trip sleep, is just something that you love to feel. It's one of the best feelings in the world when you start to calm down and you finally go to sleep after that trip. Trust me. I don't know about y'all, but that's the best thing for me. But hey, before we end off today's video, let's take a blinker right off the Benjamin. Oh my lord. I'm dying over here, y'all. I'm dying over here. But with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed today's story time, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If y'all want to see more everyday content, more than just YouTube, going over and check out my Twitch. It'll be in the link in the description. And I hope all y'all have a great night, have a great day, and just have a great day. And go look at the Twitch in the description. I will see y'all next time.